Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to see how AI can help me plan my career for 2026. So, I'm a data analyst and I already have some experience in analytics, but now if I plan to enhance my skills, I want to see what AI can suggest me. So, I'm using ChatGPT for my search and I'll see how ChatGPT plans my career. So, I say that I want to be a data analyst in 2026. Can you suggest a path? Okay, let's see what AI says. AI says that's a great goal, 2026 is realistic, and now it gives me a roadmap. The first thing it tells me to learn the core foundations. Okay, I need to focus on statistics and mathematics. Then it tells me to learn Excel, Master Excel, and Google Sheet. It okay, and the best part is that AI also tells me how much time I need to give for each goal. For it says give 1 to 2 months for statistics, which is understanding the math, 1 month for Excel, and it also lists the topics that I should focus on. That's really great. The next, it tells me that I should learn SQL because it is really very important. Again, it gives me a duration of 1 to 2 months. It lists the topics, which is quite right. I need to learn this. Like these are all the basic topics of SQL because I already know analytics. I know that these are really important and the basics for SQL. And it also tells me where I can practice on. So it shares some of these links, websites where I can practice SQL. Then it tells me to go to Python for 2 to 3 months. And then it tells me that, okay, now I can work on data visualization skills. And it suggests two tools which are absolutely very common. One is Tableau and one is Power BI. That's right. And then it suggests me that I should definitely build some projects which are critical for my resume as well so that I can show what skills I have. And okay, it also suggests that learn business thinking because this is often ignored. Yeah, I should have understanding of KPIs, how to solve problems, how to it basically is telling me to develop analytical skills, how to think analytically. Then it tells me give 1 to 2 months for preparation for interviews. And okay, the best part is it even suggests months. So currently we are in Feb. So it says Feb to March, work on excellent stats, April to May on SQL, June, July, Python, August on the visualization tools, September, October, work on projects, November, prepare for interview, and then December, Jan, I will be prepared for a analytical role. Okay, do you need a degree? Not mandatory. Okay, it also suggests me some certifications. It suggests me to do a Google Data Analytical Certificate or the IBM Analyst Professional Certificate. But definitely, it also says that projects are way more important than certificates. So, yeah, that's quite right because projects will give you hand on experience. Through certifications, you can learn, you can understand from these skilled professionals. But yeah, when you work on projects, you actually understand how they work. And I have done the Google Data Analytics certificate, and I know that it is absolutely very important to anyone who wants to move to analytics. It will give you the basics of analytics. It talks about the different phases. I'll make a separate video on the Google Data Analytics certificates, but yeah, uh, I can validate the suggestion that ChatGPT has given me that definitely the certificate is quite good. Okay, now it suggests what kind of roles you can search for. So the basic question that comes is whenever someone is planning to join a new role or start with a new role, what terms we use to search in LinkedIn or Naukri.com or Indeed or any of those websites where we find roles. So we can use these terms to find roles. It says junior data analyst, business analyst, reporting analyst, marketing, or a operation analyst? Okay, so this is very important. So data analysts are not actual coders. So there is a difference between a programmer, coder, and a data analyst. And data analyst, because I'm an analyst, I can tell I don't code all the time. It is my work is more on the business decision side, like how the analysis I've created, how the visualizations I provide can help in business decision. So it is a very important thing to remember. So yeah, think like this. How do I code? Don't think like this. Rather think like, what business decisions will this analysis help? That's what separates average from hired. That's quite right. Now, this is something I wanted. Like I already have some experience in analytics and I've done the certifications that ChatGPT has suggested me. So I wanted to ask, like, okay, if it says, if you tell me your current education level, whether you know coding already, your country, I can create a personalized 6 month action plan. Now let's say I'll do is I'll say that I have completed Google data analysis certification. I have around 4 years, sorry about that, experience in data analysis. What next steps would you recommend me? Okay, okay, now nice. It says that I'm not an entry level because I already have some experience in data analytics. So let's see what ChatGPT has to say about me, because this is very interesting to me because I need to move ahead in my career and I need to know what suggestions I can get. So it asks me what role I want. Do I need to be a senior data analyst, analytics engineer, or move forward with the data science or leadership? And now it has a step-by-step plan or a roadmap for me for 2026. So it gives me four options, or maybe a few more options. Yeah, it gives me three options. First option is to be a senior or lead data analyst, which is the most natural step, of course, because I'm already a data analyst, and my next step would be to move to a senior role. So now it suggests work on advanced SQL. The SQL ChatGPT has suggested earlier was very the basic one, and for beginner roles, now it says work on the advanced part of SQL. That's right. And complex business problem solving, stakeholder communication, dashboard, of course, because I will be senior now. So I will need to work on my communication skills with the stakeholders so that I can present and work more on the meetings, dashboard ownership, KPI design, mentoring juniors, which is of course very important, analytics engineer, data modeling, ETL pipelines, warehouses, and SQL. Yeah, this is the second part. If I don't choose to be a senior analyst, then it tells me that I can be a analytics engineer or a data scientist, which is definitely way more technical. Because it will include machine learning, Python, A/B testing. Yeah, that is of course a higher level. Uh, okay. The first thing it says is very critical that I upgrade my SQL level to an advanced level where I work on joins, ranking, window functions. I do have some idea on the SQL already, but yeah, uh, I will need to like work on more on performance operations and query design for large data sets, and it tells me where I can practice on. Okay, that's great. Then it tells me learn data modeling and warehousing. Yeah, that's right. I'm working on warehousing. Built a senior level profile. Okay, at your level, projects should show business impact, metrics improvement, revenue, cost saving. Then we have strengthen business and stakeholder skills. Okay, learn experimentation and A/B testing. That's right. We need to see uh, which by A/B testing it means if the A parameter of the website or the B parameter works better for our analytics or our revenue or anything like that. And then yeah, I will need to update my resume also. Instead of saying I build dashboards, I will have to show what impact my work does on the department, the ownership I have taken, the leaderships I've taken ahead. So yes, that's important. Okay, it suggests a few more things that if I need want a higher salary, then focus on companies that are product based, have mature data teams, use modern data stacks. Skills I need to work on is advanced SQL, data modeling, experimentation, cloud, data warehouse experience. That's right. If you feel stuck at mid level, ask yourself, do I own business metrics? Do I influence decisions? Okay, okay, okay. So the final recommendation it has is that with 4 years of experience, I would suggest to move towards senior data analyst with the strong SQL data modeling experimentation skills. Okay. If you tell me your current job title, your stack, your control target company. Okay. Okay, so next, what I need to know is like which industries are offering such roles. So let me ask that. Suggest best industries to work in. Okay, okay. It also lists some of the companies. So it tells me that I can target for the MAG companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and it says that fintech is a great industry to work in. It also lists the companies. Then it tells me what e-commerce. Okay, e-commerce sites I can work on: Amazon, Shopify, Flipkart. Definitely true. Healthcare, yeah. And the next industry is definitely the consulting firms. We have like McKinsey, Deloitte, Boston, or BCG as we call it. Then we have the SaaS startups, which are more of the cloud startups we have. Industry to be conscious about. Okay, it tells me that, okay, you can try those industries, but your growth will be slower, which is like the government roles, banking roles, legacy. Yeah, that's right. So my target advice for you is if your goal is highest salary plus growth, then try the tech and the fintech. Strong business exposure, then try the e-commerce or SaaS companies. And fast skills is consulting industry, definitely. Okay, so I think that's what I all I wanted to know, and I wanted all you to know as well that how you can use ChatGPT to create a roadmap for your career. As I'm a data analyst and I already have experience of 4 years, so I knew the basics of it. But if you want to start a career in data analytics or in any other field, data science, you need to be, or maybe you want to be get into business and you don't know how to start. So I would suggest, instead of trying to find people, in case you are able to find some experienced people who can help you out, that is great. But in case you don't have anyone to reach out, then you can use ChatGPT and you can start asking questions. So this is how ChatGPT can help you plan your career for 2026. We are just into Feb. We have many more months to go in 2026, and by the end of 2026 we can all target a new role we want to go into. So I would say start using ChatGPT, start asking questions to ChatGPT. It will help you frame roadmap for that year. And you can also ask like ChatGPT earlier gave me that example that in Feb March I need to focus on this skills, and April I need to work on this skill. So you can create roadmap for the year, for months, and then for weeks, like, okay, the first week of March I'll work on this, then this and that, and how you can go ahead with that. And it also tells you industries which will in which you can work. So I think this is a great tool, and I would suggest anyone who wants to gain any new skill, work on something new on 2026. And if you don't have anyone who can help you out personally, then ChatGPT is a way where you can at least start. It will give you the best suggestions, and use ChatGPT to plan your career for 2026. And I wish you the best. That's all for this video, and I'll catch up you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.